A verdict in the case of a California mother of 3 who tragically died participating in a radio station's water drinking contest. 28-year-old Jennifer Strange was trying to win a Nintendo Wii for her kids, and she reportedly drank about 2 gallons of water before dying of water intoxication.
Jennifer, I heard that you're not doing too well.
My head hurts. They keep telling me that it's the water, that it'll tell my head to hurt and then it'll make me puke. But
who told you that? The intern?
Yeah.
That's one of those over there.
Like it hurts, but it makes you feel lightheaded.
Oh, she looks sick. Jennifer, you look. Oh my gosh, look at her belly. Are you pregnant?
No, she said it looks like her belly, like when she was pregnant. Look, it's totally sticking out.
Oh my gosh.
Yesterday, a jury awarded Ms. Strange's family $16.5 million. And when the story broke, O'Reilly spoke with radio guy Mancow about the state of shock jock entertainment.
You're not surprised about this, are you? I mean, this shock jock stunts just get more bizarre and more bizarre, and this is just bound to happen, right?
Well, Bill, this type of radio is dead, and there's a reason it's dying. We're living in important times, and this kind of voyeuristic radio really has died. Most of the really bad stuff has gone to satellite. Some of it still lingers, but it's a dying art form, if it is that.
But it seems to be in the smaller markets like Sacramento, every market has them. You know, you turn on the morning radio, it's usually in the morning, and they have, even here in New York, I mean, Opie and Anthony are back on. These are the guys that did the thing in St. Patrick's Cathedral. But what I'm trying to say is, there doesn't seem to be any regulation, Mancow. These guys, if they can pull in the numbers, they can do whatever they want to do.
Look, we don't need more government regulation. That's not what I'm saying.
No, how about station management regulation?
Well, and you see what kind of management we have in radio, where Opie and Anthony, who, by the way, as you know, they just lost 40% of their audience. In Chicago, they're in last place. So the truth is that no matter what Viacom gives us in CBS, America doesn't want this. We want something with core values. That's why your radio show's a success. That's why we're the fastest growing show in America. People are sick of this stuff. In the small markets, they can't get any talent, so they do this voyeuristic, easy stuff. But Bill, let me tell you something. I do think these people are murderers. In my opinion, these guys are murderers.
Well, they're going to, listen, the lawsuit is going to be unbelievable, not only against the shock jocks who did it, but against the station and against who owns the station, because, as I said, there doesn't seem to be any regulation in radio. See, here's the difference, Mancow, and you do Fox and Friends, so you know television business.
Yeah.
I am held responsible for what I do out here. You know, I have management that if I had a contest like this, they would say, you can't do that, O'Reilly. You can't do it. You're not going to do it. And there's quality control across the board, not only at Fox News, but in every area of television news. There isn't any quality control on the radio. Why?
Well, when you're dealing with these smaller markets, these guys are pretty much left alone to try to figure out their way through a very tough business. And, you know, this is a powerful tool, and you have to be careful with it. You have to be careful how you use it. And, look, I've had some hard lessons along the way. You know, look at Emmis and Jeff Somalian's company there in New York, where they had black women hitting each other for prizes. And this guy just threw up his hands and went, hey, that's what they do. You know, these people do need to be held accountable. I don't know if we need more government. Certainly this woman that drank all the water, some personal responsibility. She should have stopped.
You know, she didn't know. I mean, this poor woman just wants to get the game for her kids, and she's doing this stunt. She doesn't think water's going to hurt her, and she's dead. But you know what I think it is? I think it's the bucks. I think the radio, the competition for the radio dollar is so intense that these radio stations say, if you can pull in the numbers, no matter what you do, I'm going to put up with it, and go ahead, and that's why it happens. I'll give you the last word.
Well, Bill, the last word is these guys are in real estate now. The creative people have been pushed out. Consolidation makes it so corporations own everything. These aren't creative people, and they don't know what to do, so they're doing stupid stuff like this, and they don't care about the listeners. They don't. They want to make a buck, and that's why we get wacky zoo, stupid morning shows, and it's all fun until someone dies.
All right, Mancow. Thanks very much for coming on. We appreciate it.